This is the Pes World Cup 2025 draw, and today we will find out in which group each of the 64 participating countries will be. We're starting off with Wheel 1, which is actually split into two wheels because the hosts have their own wheel. On Wheel 1 we have Argentina, Chile, Peru, Spain, France, England, Brazil, Netherlands, Portugal, Belgium, Italy, Germany, Croatia, Morocco, Uruguay, and Colombia. Let's see which country will be in Group A. It's Chile. In Group B we'll have Argentina, which means in Group C we have Peru. Then in Group D it's Brazil. In Group E it is Croatia. In Group F it is France. In Group G we have Portugal. Now Group H. Who do we have? It is Belgium. In Group I we have Colombia. In Group J it is Spain. Now for Group K we have the Netherlands. And now it's time for Group L, and we have Italy. And now Group M we have Uruguay. Now for Group N we have Morocco. And now for Group O we have either England or Germany, but it is England. That means Germany is in Group P. Now let's move on to Wheel 2, and we have USA, Iran, Senegal, Switzerland, South Korea, Ecuador, Turkey, Sweden, Canada, Serbia, Egypt, Panama, Poland, Russia, Algeria, and Hungary. Then joining Chile in Group A is Egypt. Then joining Argentina in Group B, we have Hungary, who will join Peru in Group C. It is Canada. Joining Brazil in Group D, it is Russia. Now Group E, we have Croatia already, but who will be joining them? It is Iran. Moving on to Group F, where we already have France and South Korea will join them. Now Group G, we already have Portugal. Who will join them? It's Senegal. And Group H, we already have Belgium. And Switzerland is joining them. Now Group I, we have Algeria joining Colombia. Now Group J, Turkey is joining Spain. Now in Group K, we have Sweden joining the Netherlands. And in Group L we have Panama joining Italy. And now for Group M we have Serbia joining Uruguay. Next up Group N. And the USA will be joining Morocco. Now we have Group O. And Poland will be joining England. That means Ecuador will join Germany in Group P. So currently the groups are looking like this. In Group A we have Chile and Egypt. In Group B, Argentina and Hungary. In Group C, Peru and Canada. In Group D, Brazil and Russia. In Group E, Croatia and Iran. In Group F, France and South Korea. In Group G, Portugal and Senegal. In Group H, Belgium and Switzerland. In Group I, Colombia and Algeria. In Group J, Spain and Turkey. In Group K, Netherlands and Sweden. In Group L, Italy and Panama. In Group M, Uruguay and Serbia. In Group N, Morocco and USA. In Group O, England and Poland. And in Group P, Germany and Ecuador. Now we're moving on to Wheel 3. And we have the Czech Republic, Greece, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Scotland, Venezuela, Paraguay, Cameroon, Slovenia, Qatar, Uzbekistan, Saudi Arabia, Ireland, DR Congo, Burkina Faso, and North Macedonia. And we're starting off with Cameroon. Now Cameroon can join Group A because Egypt is already in it, which is an African country, so they will be joining Group B. And next up we have Paraguay. Now they will be joining Group E because all the other previous groups already have a South American team, so they can't join those groups. And next up we have DR Congo. Now they can't join Group A because Egypt is already in it, but they can join Group C. Next up we have Slovenia, and they can join Group A. Now we have Greece, and they will join Group D. Next up we have Nigeria. They will be joining Group F. And we also have Scotland joining Group G. And up next is Ireland. They will join Group I because Group H already has 2 European countries. And next up we have Venezuela, and they can join Group H. So up next, who do we have? Burkina Faso, and they will join Group J. So next up we have Ivory Coast. They will join Group K. So who's next? And it's Saudi Arabia. They will join Group L. So next up is Uzbekistan. They will join Group M. And then we have North Macedonia. They will join Group N. And for our last spin of Wheel 3 we have Czechia. They will join Group P because Group O already has 2 European countries. And that also means Qatar will join Group O. So heading into the final part of the video, the groups are looking like this. We have Chile, Egypt and Slovenia in Group A, Argentina, Hungary and Cameroon in Group B, Peru, Canada and DR Congo in Group C, Brazil, Russia and Greece in Group D, Croatia, Iran and Paraguay in Group E, France, South Korea and Nigeria in Group F, Portugal, Senegal and Scotland in Group G, Belgium, Switzerland and Venezuela in Group H, Colombia, Algeria and Ireland in Group I, Spain, Turkey and Burkina Faso in Group J, Netherlands, Sweden and Ivory Coast in Group K, Italy, Panama and Saudi Arabia in Group L. In Group M we have Uruguay, Serbia and Uzbekistan. In Group N, Morocco, USA and North Macedonia. In Group O it's England, Poland and Qatar. And finally in Group P it's Germany, Ecuador and Czechia. And now it's time for Wheel 4, where we have Honduras, Ghana, Bolivia, New Zealand, Equatorial Guinea, China, Thailand, Lebanon, Madagascar, Azerbaijan, Estonia, Indonesia, Dominican Republic, Fiji, Guyana and Singapore. So first up we have Thailand, joining Group A. Next up, we have Azerbaijan, joining Group B. Then we have China, joining Group C. So, next up we have Lebanon, joining Group D. So, who's next? It's Guyana, joining Group E. So, next up we have Madagascar, and they will be joining Group H because all the other groups already have an African team. And up next it's the Dominican Republic. They will be joining Group F. Next up we have Estonia. They will be joining Group I because in Group G there are already 2 European teams. And up next it is Singapore. They will be joining Group G. So next up we have Ghana. They will join Group L. So next up we have Honduras, and they will join Group J. So who's next? It is Fiji. They will join Group K. Up next we have New Zealand. They will join Group M. And then we have Bolivia joining Group N. And for our final spin we have Indonesia. They will join Group P because in Group O there's already Qatar, which is another Asian country. This also means that Equatorial Guinea will join Group O. And there we have our final groups. In Group A we have Chile, Egypt, Slovenia and Thailand. In Group B we have Argentina, Hungary, Cameroon and Azerbaijan. In Group C we have Peru, Canada, DR Congo and China. In Group D we have Brazil, Russia, Greece and Lebanon. In Group E we have Croatia, Iran, Paraguay and Guyana. In Group F it's France, South Korea, Nigeria and Dominican Republic. In Group G we have Portugal, Senegal, Scotland and Singapore. In Group H we have Belgium, Switzerland, Venezuela and Madagascar. In Group I we have Colombia, Algeria, Ireland and Estonia. In Group J we have Spain, Turkey, Burkina Faso and Honduras. In Group K we have Netherlands, Sweden, Ivory Coast and Fiji. In Group L we have Italy, Panama, Saudi Arabia and Ghana. In Group M we have Uruguay, Serbia, Uzbekistan and New Zealand. In Group N we have Morocco, USA, North Macedonia and Bolivia. In Group O we have England, Poland, Qatar and Equatorial Guinea. And last but not least in Group P we have Germany, Ecuador, Czechia and Indonesia.